and the associated sloks. So, well, let's read it and then we'll go for the explanation with Vaiguruji's Kirpa. ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਪੁਰਖਾਂ ਬਿਰਖਾਂ ਤੀਰਥਾਂ ਤੱਟਾਂ ਮੇਘਾਂ ਖੇਤਾਂ ਦੀਪਾਂ ਲੋਆਂ ਮੰਡਲਾਂ ਖੰਡਾਂ ਵਰਪੰਡਾਂ ਅੰਡਜ ਜੇਰਜ ਉਤਪਜਾ ਖਾਣੀ ਸੇਤ ਜਾ ਸੋਮਿਤ ਜਾਣੇ ਨਾਨਕਾ ਸਰਾਂ ਮਰਾਂ ਜਨਤਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਜੰਤ ਉਪਾਏ ਕੈ ਸੰਮਾਲੇ ਸਭਨਾ ਜਿਨ ਕਰਤੈ ਕਰਨਾ ਕੀਆ चिंता भी करनी था सो करता चिंता करे जिन उपाया जग तिस जुहारी स्वस्थ तिस तिस दिवान अपग नानक सच्चे नाम बिन क्या टिक्का क्या तग. This is a beautiful slok of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is basically mentioning about the different entities in the whole universe out here. There are so many, not just the living beings. Uh, in reality, everything is living, right? But he's not just mentioning about the plants, plant kingdom, or the animal kingdom, or the human life cycle, or what is ever is happening under the ocean. He's mentioning about the whole universe, the planets, the galaxies, the universe, right? Maya says there are so many things in this whole universe, right? There are rivers, there are lakes, there are oceans, and there are mountains, there are hills, there are different planets, there are galaxies, right? So many things are going on, and who knows which all planets have the even the life in it, right? We have heard like wherever NASA could have gone, or the astronauts could have gone, or the countries could have reached, they say, oh, they are still searching for life because they found the traces of water somewhere. They found the traces of some living thing which was happening out there. But there's so many things, right? So that's what Guru Nanak Dev Ji is mentioning in this whole slok. We will go line by line, but in reality, in totality, Maharaj is saying that there are so many things. Why should we do chinta? Why should we worried about all these things? Only the one who has created all these things should be worried about that. We should not be stressed about all these things, from where this came, from where this happened. We have a tiniest of our life. We are a speck of a speck, but our ego is big like an elephant, right? We are a speck of a speck, and we believe, okay, we have a knowledge about someone. We will talk with some people who are interested in astronomical sciences. They will talk about, oh, in this particular star, in this particular area, there are so many beautiful things, and this is going to happen. Oh, Tesla has a program called SpaceX, and now you can go to the Mars for fun and all that stuff. So many things going on, right? Maharaj is saying why we need to worry about all these things. What are they going to give us? Even at a level, Mara says, the religious rituals which we do, the religious stuff which we wear. For example, you guys all know when Guru Nanak Dev Ji was in his childhood, they told him that, okay, we will put you that sacred thread which Hindus wear, right? And he said, no, I'm not going to wear that sacred thread, right? What good it is? What good is that sacred thread? So what is going to happen with that, right? So some people get confused when we talk about these rituals, and they talk about the kirpan and all that stuff. They get confused. They say, oh, what good it is. No, there is a reason. The Guru Nanak Dev Ji in Gurbani only talk about the empty rituals, right? Yes. Yeah, I remember. I'll share a story with you guys. Once I was actually going to the McLeodganj, which is in Himachal Pradesh, right? We were there, and McLeodganj is a place where the Tibetans are there. It's also called the exile government of Tibet in McLeodganj in India, and that's where the Dalai Lama is there. And everybody line up out there and meet the Dalai Lama and all that stuff. And we also went there. Like, okay, let's go and meet the Dalai Lama, right? There were huge lines out there, and they were like a DHS kind of a security checks out there when they are checking your everything. You have weapons and whatnot, right? So, so my wife, she was in front of me, and they checked her and they saw her kipan and all, but they let her go. Now she was wearing the same kirpan and I was wearing the same kirpan, right? And then when they checked me and they said, "Oh, we can see your kirpan. Oh, it is just symbolic, right? It cannot be used as a weapon." I said, "Then what good is the kirpan?" I said, "If my kirpan is not sharp, what good it is? I got the kirpan for defending myself, or right, for a purpose, right, for defending others, right, kirpan, right, and what good it is." And he was like, "What, so it is sharp?" I said, "Yeah, it is sharp. Why not? Why would I wear it? It's not a plastic kirpan or something. This is not an empty ritual, right?" And he said, "Oh, you cannot go." I said, "You have to remove the kirpan." I said, "Okay, I will not go. I'm not going to remove my kirpan. I'm not going to go," right? And then I said, "You know what, you just let my wife went through because she's white and she's wearing the same kirpan as me." And then obviously we all decided we will not go. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, the ritual, when anything which we do, we make it a ritual, right? It is a kind of an empty ritual, then it has of no use. We need to understand that whatever we are doing in our life has some purpose. We're not just doing it because our parents told us to do it. We're just not doing the stuff because, okay, this doesn't have any use, right? I remember sometimes when we talk, we should we should have, you know Vivek Buddha. Vivek Buddha is the wisdom given to us by Guru, not our wisdom. Everything which we have to see, like there's so many talks. I get into these talks. So many people call me about, "Oh, in India corona has gone, it is only here," and all that stuff. I said, Guru Sahib has given us a Vivek Buddh, right? If we can take some precautions, there should not be a problem. Why you shy away from precautions, right? We should take precautions. That's a Vivek Buddh. Guru Harkishan Sahib Sache Pasha, he basically, yes, he created everybody through Naam, but he also opened a lot of clinics out there, right? We need to understand, there is, when we are in this body, physical body, this physical body will go through its process. It will go sick, right? We will need some physical medicine for that. So we need to understand, the food of Naam, no doubt it can cure the physical things also, but we have to be in that avastha. It's not just by saying it. We have to, for example, there is a shabad, thir kar baiso harjan pyare satgur tumre kaj suware. We all have heard this shabad. What is a thirkar? Thirkar is the place where we go, where our mind doesn't waver, where our mind is thir, stable, our house, where we don't have any thoughts. If we have reached to that state 24 by 7, then yes, you don't need anything. But if you have so many thoughts going on in your head, you get stressed out, you get pulled up with the by the maya, by the car, right? Then yes, you need all the physical things, physical ailments, right? That's why, coming back to this slok, Maharaj is saying there's so many things out there. Give your chinta, give your worries to God, to Vaheguru. Don't keep it to yourself. That's the problem. We never live in present. Either we are living in future or we are living in the past. Future, or what will happen? Oh, I have to buy a house. Will I get the house? Oh, I have to buy a car. Or I have to get a job. All these worries. And trust me, it's never ending. They are never going to stop. There will be always something, because it's a game. Yesterday also we discussed about this. Mere Prabh Sache ek khel rachaya. Vaheguru Sache Pasha has created this game, and we need to understand, we need to play this game. To play this game, we need to know the rules of this game. Anybody who has Naam, he is going to win or she is going to win. Anybody who doesn't have a Naam, he or she is going to lose this game. Doesn't matter. You do so many parts. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I have to talk reality. Even if you do 10 Sukhmani Sahib parts every day, but your Naam is not Pragat, Your mind is somewhere else, and when you're reading a Bani, you're not understanding the Gurbani. Nothing is going to happen. I'm sorry, but that's not me. That's Guru Sahib is talking about, and it is going to come in this body itself. We'll read it. So let's go line by line and understand. Urkha, Birkha, Tirtha, Tatta, Megha, Kheta. So very good. Actually, English translation here is actually pretty accurate. Men, trees, sacred shrines, or pilgrimages. Tirtha are your pilgrimages, right? And the banks of sacred rivers, clouds, fields, right? Again, Guru Sahib is mentioning all these different things, what is in this universe, just like we started with. Deepa, Lua, Mandala, Khanda, Varbanda, islands, continents, worlds, solar systems, and universes. Now, next line, very important. Andaj, Jeraj, Utpaja, Khani, Setja. There are four different processes. That's how the living beings comes into the picture, right? Andaj is like your eggs, right? Jeraj is your semen, right? Utpaj is like all the plants, plant kingdom, and all that stuff, right? And Maharaj is Khani, Setja. Then you have basically through the sweat also. There are four different ways how the living beings comes into the life. So through the womb, through the eggs, through the sweat, right? All that. So Maharaj is talking about all the different things, all the different processes which are happening in this universe. So mit jane nanka sara mera janta. So then again, Maharaj is here talking about oceans, mountains. We already discussed about it. And all the beings, Maharaj is saying, he alone now knows their condition. Meaning, what is happening? They are also part of 8.4 million Junes. What we are discussing about that, everything is part. Even a mountain is a 8.4 million June. Even a tree is a 8.4 million June. I remember going on, we have a lot of different regional parks in California, and especially if you have redwood trees and all that stuff, and sometimes they will tell you, "Oh, these are hundreds and years of old. These trees are." I always think about it. Man, I should consider Pai Parapat Manuk Dehuriya, Gobind Milan ki e teri bariya. I got this body with the grace of Vaheguru. I need to use this body to merge into the Namam, to merge into the Vaheguru. If this is not going to happen, if Vaheguruji is not going to do the kirpa on me, is not going to bless me, what is going to happen? Maybe I'll become a mountain. For hundreds years, thousands years, you are just a mountain. Your for trees are like hundreds and hundreds of years old, and people are saying, "Oh, we need to preserve them." I mean, I know it's, and if physically it will think, environmentally it is good, but talks think about that June. If somebody is in that June, he's stuck, man. He's probably thinking, the tree is thinking, I also used to come here with my parents when I was in a human June, and I used to see all these trees. Now I got so much passionate about those trees that I became tree in my next life. And that's what is happening. These eyes, whatever we look, whatever we experience through these eyes, through all these five senses, it goes in our brain. This is the reason why people advise us. Gurbani tells us, don't look into these things, ignore it, just do your own work, don't get into the chinta. Even the movies which we watch, anything which we do, it will go inside our system, and then we will dream about it, right? I mean, you guys have all must I'm sure you must have experience. Whatever you guys do in your daily life, sometimes you start seeing the dreams. That part becomes a part of your system. So let's see, at that point of time, for unfortunately, that was the last swas which you were taking, and you had trees in front of you, and you were thinking about trees. What do you think you're going to become after that? Tree. Because your whole mind, your whole process was there, out there. So this game is till the last swas, till the last breath. That's why Maharaj is saying, Visar nahi datar. Never forget Vaheguru. Why? The moment we forget Vaheguru, we are in the hand of the Kal, in the hand of the Maya. We are going to go in a 84 lakh June. Even till the last. That's why. But Vaheguruji is very compassionate. He's very compassionate. They say, like in Gurbani, there's a verse that at the end of the life, you will hear the voice of Vaheguru in a very loud way. The last moment, whenever somebody is dying, they hear the Anhat Shabad in a very tur. Actually, they hear a tur or a nad in a very high sound they hear in their ears. And when they die, they're still hearing it. But they get so scared with that, because in the real life they didn't have that gyan. The paid is not there, the knowledge is not there, the wisdom is not there that this is Vaheguruji's voice. They get scared and they run away and go to the jumps. Jumps cannot even come close to the naam. Jam vi na ave nede. Jumps cannot even come close to that naam. And but the person, the manmukh, he has not heard or she has not heard that sound ever. They get scared with that sound and they run away and go to the jumps. And when they go to the jumps, what jumps will do? They will trap them. Jumps will trap them, put a chain on them, right? And then that Sukham Sharir process, the subtle body process, start happening. Vaheguruji is very compassionate, but we are the ones who are forgetting him. We love Maya more, materialistic things more, Tragun Maya more. We love our car, we love everything more. We love our food. We are so much into it that we forget everything. We love our movies, right? But we are gonna end up into these 84 lakh June, and that's what this is very important to understand this body. Somit jane anka sara mara janta Nanak. Now this is the line from where Guru Sahib is clarifying more. Nanak jant upay ke samale sabna. He says he has created all those 8.4 million Jews. He has created all these islands, these oceans, these mountains, all this universe. So he knows their condition. He knows what is happening with them. He is the one who is taking care of them. We cannot do anything. We might be a blocker in the Vaheguruji's game, and then we have to pay for it, right? We are blocking stuff, right? Vaheguruji is giving us trees. What mankind is doing, we are removing those trees, right? We are getting oceans, right? We are trying to do some things with it. We're getting rivers and other stuff. We're trying to take the electricity out of it, right? So we are getting the wind. We are putting the windmills. And what is happening with the windmills? Sometimes it's good. See, don't take me wrong. What I'm saying is, human being is selfish. We are playing with the nature. There is a reason for everything, and let Vaheguruji take care of that, right? We should not be doing anything because of our personal interests. See, this is what the next line is. Jin karta karna kiya chinta bhi kare karni ta. The one who has created it, he will take he will take care of them. He will be worried about them. So karta chinta kare jin upaya jag. He will be creating, he will be worried about that, because he is the one who has created them. We have not created them. We have not created anything. He is the one who is going to create, who has created, and he's going to take care of them. Tis Johari Swast tis Daban Apag. Maharaj says, I salute him. I bow in front of him, because he is the one he has created me, who has created everybody. I salute to his court, from where he is doing all these things. Can anybody even imagine? I mean, I'm, for the lack of better words, I'm saying he. You can call it a she also. We have discussed in the past, because Vaheguruji is formless, Nirankar, timeless Vaheguru, right? It doesn't. We kind of want to trap everything in the mere words, but that doesn't matter. But the real essence of this salok ends here. Nanak sache naam bin kya tikka kya tag. Without the naam, everything is useless. You can take care of, you can be worried about oceans, you can worry about people, you can worry about your family, you can worry about your child, you can worry about the materialistic things. You can wear the ritual threads, right? You can wear the, tikka is the, the thing which they put, the red kind of a mark, they put it on the forehead, right? Yeah, what was the reason for that? Actually, let's talk about it. Actually, every ritual, even in the Hindus, had some meaning, but they have forgotten about those meanings also. Now it has become a ritual. Now you enter the temple, Hindu temple, and they will put a, some tikka, some sign, some red color thing out of a sandalwood or I don't know, whatever material they use. They use this material and they put it out here. Actually, the naam, the formless naam, the Shabad mostly gets pragat here. That's why when we do our meditation also, when we do our Simran also, when we do a Dhyan, we put Dhyan here. Because the Jodh is going to be pragat here, the Shabad is going to get pragat here, this whole area, from this area up here. This is the area. That's why they used to put a tikka. But now they just put tikka just to show people that we are religious. Right? People go to pilgrimages. I'm sorry, I have to say these things. Some people like go to the gurdwaras. Oh, we are going there, right? Show others, right? We are showing, we are doing everything to show others. All the rituals. This is not for the show off. If you really are doing something, it's very personal between you and Vaiguruji. You're not doing it to show others, right? That's why Maharaj says, Nanak sache naam bin kya tikka kya tag. What use is to do those tikkes and wear those threads? No use, right? Let's go to the next slok and then we'll take the questions and then we'll go to the meditation session also. Give me 1 second. I have to go next. महला पहला लख नेकियां चंगियाइयां लख पुन्ना परवान लख तप उपर तीर्था सहज जोग बेबान लख सूरतन संग्राम रण में छुटे प्राण लख सुरती लख ज्ञान ध्यान पढ़िए पाठ पुराण जिन करते कर ना किया लिखिया आवण जान नानक मत्ती मिथ्या कर्म सच्चा निशान महला पहला गुरु नानक देव जी सिंह लख नेकियां चंगियाइयां लख पुन्ना परवान Maharaj saying people are doing very good actions. Lakh as in lakhs, millions. 10 lakh is 1 million. Lakhs or millions of good deeds people are doing, right? They are doing pun also. They are donating things. They are doing some good deeds also. Lakh tap uppar tirtha, sahaj jog beban, where people are going to the tirths and pilgrimages, right? Sahaj Jog Beban. They are doing Sahaj Jog, yoga. They are doing yoga so that their mind can be inside. They are doing physical exercises for that. Lakh Surtan Sangram, Ran mein chute pran. Lakh Surtan. Lot of Surtis or lot of people, they are giving their life in the war, on the war field, in the battlefield, right? Lakh surti, lakh gyan dhyan. Some people are saying, oh, we are going to jungle and we are going to sit in Sunsmad. We are going to put our surti to Vaheguru, right? Padiye Path Puran. People are doing even the Path Puran also. Like they're reading parts, they're reading Veds to show others, right? Jin karte karne karna kiya, likhya avan jaan. The one Vaheguru who has created all this, he knows when we are going to come and go. But just by showing things to other, showing other stuff, just like we were mentioning, oh, I have been doing 10 Sukhmani Sahib. Oh, I do Simran in the morning. I wake up at the Amrit Vela. I put a dhyan. I go in the sun, right? I mean, what the person has to do with it? You're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for the others. It's not for the show off. It's for you. The person who will be there, he will not show off. They will only discuss these things, only talk about these things, only talk about their experiences with the people who actually want to know about it, not to make fun of it, but they want to get inspired and they want to be also on that path. Otherwise, it's just a show off. It's our ego. We are doing things out of our home. Oh, I wake up at 1 in the morning. I do first 2 hours of Simran. Then I come back home. Then I will do a Samadhi. I will sit in Samadhi for 2, 3 hours. I am going to do that, right? Maharaj is saying, what benefit is in this? When your time is going to come, he is going to lift you up, right? You're going to die. You have to leave this body. And when even if you were doing all these things, but your home didn't go, your naam didn't got pragat, your naam didn't came out, right? The naam is there inside you, but you didn't experience it. Then without the naam, everything, see, nanak matti mithya karam sacha nishan, matti matha mithya karam sacha nishan, the only karam, all these were karams, right? All these were actions. The only karam, the only blessing is the sacha nishan, that nishan. That nishan will be on our sukham sharir. If the naam is pragat, if the naam is blessed by Vaheguru Sache Pacha, when we will leave this body, our matha, our Sukham Shri's matha will have that naam, that nishan will be there. You remember the nishan sahib which we put it in every Gurdwara? Why we put a nishan sahib in the Gurdwara sahib? We put the nishan sahib, this Maryada was made so that a traveler, doesn't matter whether a Sikh, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, or whosoever it is, a traveler who is coming, they see that nishan sahib, and while looking at the nishan sahib, they know that this is where I can go and I can eat and I can stay in the night free of cost. This is the place where I can live live in the for the night to move my journey out. Similarly, the naams, the shabad, when the shabad will be pragat, when the naam will come, that will go in our sukham shri. Jams will see that naam, they will not touch you. They can't touch you. Jams cannot touch you. The angel of death, they cannot touch you when they will see that nishan. Other than that, all rituals or all good things, even if we are doing, ਲੱਖ ਨੇਕੀਆਂ ਚੰਗਿਆਈਆਂ, ਲੱਖ ਪੁੰਨਾ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ, ਲੱਖ ਤਪ ਉੱਪਰ ਤੀਰਥਾਂ, ਸਹਿਜ ਯੋਗ, we are doing yoga, we are doing tirths, but we are all doing all these things to show others. We keep on doing all these things, right? We are even getting shaheed in the battlefields. I'm sorry, I mean, it might hurt some people, right? But they will be of no use. We'll have to come back in 84 lakh June, until or unless we have that Sacha Nishan. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying this. What are we doing to get that Sacha Nishan? Yes, the biggest thing is that we need to have a Jivan Jaj. Yes, we need to do the seva, physical seva. But what is the real seva? Sant ki seva, naam tyaye. Not just putting and sitting like, sitting like this in front of the people. Oh, my surti is connected, right, to show others. No, you know better whether your surt was connected or not, whether you were focusing on the naam or not. Maybe somebody, I'm sorry, but I was watching some stuff the other day. It was actually a sakhi, but in sakhi they were trying to narrate how to the kids, they were trying to narrate how the meditation is used, should be happening, and my daughter was watching with me. She's 9 years old, right? And they were saying, oh, close your eyes now, think about this place, this Gurdwara Sahib. You go there, you are matha taking and all that stuff. And my daughter asked me, she said, I thought that meditation was all about killing your thoughts. How come they are telling you to imagine things? Meditation is not about imagination. She's right. She's a little kid, but she's right. It's not about imagination. If you want to see the movies like this, you can play the movie on the TV and you can watch it. You don't have to see it inside. That's not a meditation. Meditation is focusing on no picture, no forms, no movies, nothing. You have to go to the zero state. Zero means zero, nothing, nothing. Focusing on nothing. And then only the Naam will be pragat. Let's read the body and then we will be finishing with this body. पौड़ी सच्चा साहिब एक तू जिन सच्चो सच वरताया जिस तू दे तिस मिले सच तां तिन ही सच कमाया सतगुर मिलिया सच पाया जिन कै हृदय सच वसाया मूर्ख सच ना जानन ही मन मुखी जन्म गवाया विच दुनिया काहे आया विच दुनिया काहे आया सच्चा साहिब एक तू Vaheguru Ji is also called a Sach. The Sacha Sahib is only one. Only one. He is the one, ek, one. Jinni Sacho Sach Vataya. Everything what he is doing is a Sach. Everything is doing. Everything he has created is such because why it is such? Remember, we are saying right now, isn't it a contradictory statement? Right now we are saying, oh, Maya is shoot, but now we are saying it is such. If Maya is shoot, then how come it is such? Because even in a Maya, Vaiguruji is sitting. Such is even sitting in the Maya also. Tinni vichi Maya paya. In the Maya, you can meet him. How? All the physical objects which we are seeing is a Maya. But this Khali Khala, this Sun, this Khali Khala with the empty space which we have, this is where the Vaiguruji is. On this Khali Khala. We say, where is Sachkhand? Maharaj says, Sachkhand vase Nirankar. Then this all the stuff which is surrounding us in between the Maya is Sach. And Sach is here, Sachkhand is here. You don't have to go anywhere. We just need eyes. We just need a drishti to see that Sach. And when we see that Sach, first we will see the Sach, then we will see the Maya. Then everything is Sach. Because we are seeing through Sach. Right now what we are doing, we are seeing Maya first. That's why it is Chud. Does it make sense? जिस तू दे तिस मिले सच ता तिन ही सच कमाया. It cannot happen with my own will. It can only happen with his kirpa, with Guru Prasad. Jis tu de, if he wants to give it to somebody. Jis tu de, tis mile sach. That's why beinti is very important. Nadar karo. You know, Gurmukh Pyare say, Vaheguru Sache Pacha, please have your nadar on me. Please have your eyes on me. I am here. I am here. Look at me. I am here. Vaheguru Sache Pacha. Jis tu de, tis mile sach, ta tin hi sach kamaya. If he will give us the sach, if he will give us his naam, if he will give us his shabad, then only we can earn this. It is up to him at the end of the day. We can only do the benti. Birag, we can't have our own birag. We can try to cry, but the birag will also come with his kirpa. And birag is very important. What is birag? Birag is when you cry in his remembrance. ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵਿਛੋੜਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ. Meaning, you want to meet him, but you can't meet him. So, to get away from the Maya, Bairag is very important. The Pyar is very important. And it cannot just come. You have to do all those things. You have to listen to the Kirtan for that. Understand, read the Bani, understand the Gurbani. That's why Gurbani is important. And then When the pyar will come, when you will do benti jodadi in front of millions of times, every day do a benti. Give me naam, Vaheguru Sache Paatshah, give me naam. He will give us the naam. Then, जिस तू दे तिस मिले सच ता तिन ही सच कमाया. सतगुर मिले सच पाया जिनके हृदय सच वसाया. When we meet our Satguru, what is the Satguru? Who is Satguru for us? Dhan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Not any human being. Again and again, repetitively, we have mentioned in this so that people don't get into any confusion. There's no human being who is a Satguru. Are the human beings, the humans who were Satguru in the 10 forms, they are no longer there. The 10 Gurus are no longer there. That's why Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj gave the Guru Gaddi to Guru Granth Sahib Ji. That from today onwards, Gurbani Guru is your Guru. He is your Satguru. Satguru Miliya, Sach Paya, Jinke Hirde, Sach Vasaya. And Gurbani Guru will guide us how to meet such, how to, and when we will listen to the Gurbani, when we will walk on the path, then such will be pragat, then the Naam will be pragat. One Satguru is outside, one Satguru is inside. One Guru is outside, that's Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Inside Guru is your Shabad Guru. That Naam. Satguru Mile Sach Paya. When you will meet, when you the Naam will be pragat inside you, then you will meet Sach Paya Guru. That Shabad Guru will take you. That's why in the, Dohra we read, Vaheguru Naam Jahaz hai, jo chade so utre par. First stage. First stage is Guru Mantra Jap. Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Mind will be silent. The Shabad will be pragat. Then focus on that Shabad Guru, which is inside. Listen to that Shabad Guru, formless Shabad Guru. That's then Prakash will happen. And what is that Prakash? That's Vaheguru himself. That's a Sach himself. Murakh Sach na janhi, manmukhi janam gavaya. The Muraks, the idiots, they will never understand. The fools will never understand the Sach. They will never. They will keep on doing the rituals. They will keep on doing all the stuff which is, I'm sorry, sometimes I want to these things, you know repetitively doing multiple parts, right? Even doing Simran, somebody is doing Vahe Guru, somebody is doing Vah Guru, but their mind is somewhere else. Even if we are doing Vah Guru, but the mind is somewhere else, then it is just to show others. You know what I mean? Then we are also Muraks. We are ourselves Muraks, and we are making other people also Murak. Nobody is going to see what is going inside you. You only know whether your Surti was listening to the Vaheguru Jap or not. That's why Saas Gira Simran is very important, because the technique is such. Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha has given us this technique. Jo Saas Giras te aaye, mera har har, so Gursikh Guru man pave. That person, Guru Sahib will love if he's or doing Saas Giras technique. Why? Because with the Saas Giras technique, your mind will focus on Gur Shabad. What is Gur Shabad? Vaheguru. What is Shabad? The Anhat Shabad, which is inside. First, we have to put a dhyan in the Gur Shabad, and then Anhat Shabad will be pragat. First, Panch Shabad will come, then Sahaj Tun will come. After Sahaj Tun, Naad will come. After Naad, Prakash will come. Some people are blessed, they have a previous Janam's Kirpa, directly Prakash happens. Some people directly gets a Naad. Some people have to work hard, some people have to work less, because at the end of the day, it's all Guru Prasad. It's all directly from Vaheguru Sache Paatshah. We can only do the Benti. And if we are, over smart, oh, I know everything. I don't need anybody's help, right? I don't need to read Gurbani. I don't need to walk on the path of Gurbani. Oh, no, 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 no. I should, when we will read 20 parts of Japji Sahib, we will get everything. Then we are muraks then, because we are not listening to our Guru. Who is our Guru? Gurbani Guru. Murakh, sach na janahi. Manmukhi janam gavaya. We will lose our janam. We will waste our janam. And then at the end, Maharaj says, which dunya kahe aaya? Which dunya kahe aaya? Why did you came then? You came to meet Vaheguru. Pai parapat manuk dihuriya, गोबिंद मिलन की ए तेरी बरिया अवर काज तेरे किते ना काम मिल साध संगत पज केवल नाम you came to this earth so that you can jump now. I'm going to Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I'm just gonna stop this and we are gonna go to the guided meditation session then. I'm gonna stop this recording.